If I say his name wrong, y'all, throughout this video, I'm sorry. JiDion has came out about his beliefs in his religion about turning back to Christ, and he has received some backlash from it. And we're gonna watch a video about it for those who don't know, get the concept of what's going on and who JiDion is, and yeah. So let's get into it.
You know what? I'm not gonna let JiDion come out. There's no point in letting JiDion. I thought for a second, your boy's trying to turn to God, y'all. I'm not trying to put like my pinky toe in no more. I'm not gonna just be sitting on the edge of the pool. I want to jump full in. I want to dive all in, chat. So that's all I'm gonna say. But I don't want to just talk the talk. I want you guys to like see it in my actions. You feel me? I was with my girl. We were Ubering back from her college, and then right when we got back to the crib, the Uber driver, she looked back at us and she asked us a question. Me answering it made my heart sunk, but she said, if you guys were to die right now, would you go to heaven or would you go to hell? I had to be honest with myself. I had to look into myself, and I was like, the way I'm living right now, if God was to take my breath away right now, I'm going to hell. I couldn't even lie about it, chat. You feel me? Like, and you know what's crazy, chat? I be letting so many worldly things dictate how my day's gonna go. You feel me? You got people out here that are battling cancer, having horrible, like, being victims of horrible crimes and all kinds of stuff, right? And they still have the ability to put a smile on their face and be genuinely happy. I get a strike on my channel and I'm not able to post for a week. I'm over here in the slumps. You would have thought my dog died, chat, the way I was around here acting when I was gone for that week, bro. Just pouting, being moody, being rude to people. The only reason why I was acting like that is because I'm letting worldly things dictate how my spirit is. And like, the Bible talks about it all the time. You can't be moved by the world. You have to hate the world. Chat, like, it's crazy. Like, Jesus is telling me that I have to hate the world, but the world loves me. You feel me? And that's like a honest predicament that I thought I was in. But really, it's an easy solution, bro. Like, if I'm gonna follow the spirit, I'm not gonna have a problem putting away worldly things. And I just had to like look at myself, chat, and I had to just think, if I do follow Jesus, if I do follow his word to tooth and nail of what it is front to back, then I'm not gonna be JiDion anymore. I'm not gonna be popping. I'm not gonna be on your guys' For You pages with edits. I'm not gonna be having the ASAP Rockies and the Mark Wahlbergs hit me up. I'm not gonna be having.
Okay, I got lost when he said the ASAP Rock. I get what he's saying. No, at first I was like, wait, what? If he's changing his way of content and just how he goes about his content, yeah, he's gonna lose people from it. At least that's what he's saying. He's saying like, oh, I'm gonna lose people from this, and like, I'm not gonna be the same anymore. And not to like surprise, but like he's just out here being like real about it. Yeah, you got to make those sacrifices if you want to follow, like literally like really pick up your cross and follow with God. I don't know what content he has made. I don't really watch him a lot. I kind of used to watch him. I didn't watch him as much, but I want to know. I really want to see where this goes as far as like his content and how he wants to change his content. Because is people really going to be on his side, or you really shouldn't care. Truthfully, you shouldn't care how many followers and stuff you got. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Yeah, and especially if it is for like health, like if you're feeling some way about this and you literally feel it in your spirit, then knock knock, like go for it. Like, what are you talking about? But I don't think this is for like attention. I think he's being serious about it, and for him to even have the courage to come out and talk about it, and he has a bigger following. You know what I'm saying? Like that, he has a bigger following. So for him to come out here, and say this, like takes a lot of like courage and stuff. So I applaud him for that.
The NBA asked me to do stuff like, and like for the longest, chat, like I've been pushing this off for like the last year and a half, 2 years. But I was like, I'm not ready yet. Like, I don't want to do it yet. I don't want to do it yet. I don't want to do it yet. But after that lady got done talking to me, it was like, if I were to die right now, with me chopping it up with ASAP Rocky, with me chopping it up with Mark Wahlberg or Mark Cuban, or going to the Simon charity match, would any of that really matter, chat? No, it really wouldn't. Jesus tells us in the Bible, it's easier for a needle to go through a camel than for a rich man to go to heaven. And chat, man, thanks to you guys, I've acquired a very nice fortune, and I'm not saying that to brag or anything, but this fortune that I have on earth is nothing compared to the fortune I can have in the kingdom of heaven. This is just me like really talking to y'all. Like, this is me trying to just be so 100% transparent. But God tells us that a bird doesn't have to worry about where he's going to get his next meal from. And then he said, are you not better than a bird? I'm way better than a bird. So why am I tripping? Why am I tripping? You know the crazy thing about it, chat? I'm gonna just spill the beans to y'all, bro. I'm gonna be honest. So I was about to take a I was about to take a gambling deal, chat. I was about to take a gambling deal. I was about to do a deal with my bookie. I was giving myself so many reasons to take the deal. I was like, oh, I could pay my employees more. I'll be able to.
Man, I mean, when it comes to gambling, I never really thought of gambling like a sin. I don't know if I want to do it, and if I do it, I will have to be very disciplined. See, but I wouldn't do it to the point where it's like, but see, that's the thing, it's like your intention, you know what I'm saying?
Do cool events. I was trying to trick my brain into saying, oh, I'll be able to work more directly with these sporting companies and everything. Chat, bro, I was going to be making a lot of money. A lot of money. And for minimum work. But that's the reason why it's minimum work, is because like you guys clicking that link to the gambling page would be making up what they're paying me. You feel me? Because I even talked to Nico about it, right? And I was like, yo, Nico, man, I think I'm gonna do it. And Nico was like, don't do it, bro. Like, you're not that person. I was giving Nico every excuse under the bus, and he was just like, man, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but this isn't you, bro. And he was like, don't do it. My spirit was telling me not to do it, but I was just listening to my flesh, man. Bro, I'm telling you guys, do not listen to your flesh, bro. And you guys might be wondering, like, what are you saying by that? You'll know when you're in that circumstance. Do not give in to your flesh. Your flesh hates everything that your spirit's about, and the spirit wants nothing to do with everything that the flesh is about. So there's never a gray area with those things, It's either black and white. That's one of the things in life. That's one of the only things in life that's black and white, is your flesh. So the flesh and the spirit, what they both want. Fast forward, it's getting closer and closer to us finishing the deal and stuff. And then I was talking to Young Don, and he read this one verse, and I hadn't even told him about this yet. But here, let me find it for y'all real quick. Then he told them a parable. A rich man's land was very productive. He thought to himself, what should I do since I don't have anywhere to store my
I don't know
crops?
what version
I
he's
will do this,
using.
he
I'm
said.
not
I'll tear
judging
down
him.
my
I'm just saying I
barns
don't know.
and build bigger ones and store all my grain and my goods there. Then I'll say to myself, you have many goods stored up for many years. Take it easy, eat, drink, and enjoy yourself. Bro, chat, the crazy thing about it is I literally had a number in my head. I was like, once I get to this number, I'll be good and my children are gonna be good and I'll just be chilling, bro, Like, I was still gonna be creating content here and there, but like I had a number in my, just like how he did, I had a number in my head, and I was gonna store up to that number. I was gonna store up in my barn to that number, and I was gonna take it easy. I was gonna eat, I was gonna drink, and I was gonna enjoy myself, right? And then in verse 20, but God said to him, you fool, this very night your life is demanded of you, and the things you have prepared, whose will they be? Chat, there's nothing on this earth when you die that is yours. There is nothing that you own. Once we're in the dirt, once we're gone, it doesn't matter. Like, it's not like, oh, that's his, he's still gonna hold on to it. It's free real estate. If someone dies and they don't have nobody in their will, what happens? The government takes it. If someone dies and their bank account's been sitting there for a while, what's gonna happen? The bank's gonna take it. There's nothing in this world that when we die is ours. And then in Luke, the next verse, that's how it is with the one who stores up treasure for himself and is not rich towards God. And bro, that's literally what I would have been doing if I took that gambling deal, chat. I would be storing up for myself instead of God. I would be storing up, like I was trying to make it seem like, oh, for you guys, just do more giveaways or my parents. But no, it was my own selfish needs. Bro, I don't need any more money. I really don't.
I don't even smoke weed, but I feel high.
All I can say is don't act like you're trying to be like some saint. Acknowledge that you are imperfect and are going to fail and make mistakes. But as long as you pray for forgiveness, God will lift you. Yeah, I mean, no one's perfect. I don't think you can call yourself, anyone can call themselves a saint, because you have to really, really like acknowledge every single thing that you're doing and like, is it a sin or not? It seems like a lot to do. So all you can do is pray for forgiveness, repent, and try to do better. Try to do better. Because, and I mean, he might be new to like, you know what I'm saying? He's probably like new to turning his life back to Christ and stuff. He's probably been a believer, but he's probably been distant. I don't know. This video, the world has reacted to him like giving his life back. So, okay, I watched this video a little bit. Now, in the beginning, people were asking about this EDP video. Remember when we talked about EDP on one of my in my past streams? We talked about the dude, and he was in on it. He don't really talk about him in this video. He's just talking about how he made the video, but now it's not posted in. And he kind of shows like the results of what happens if he did post it and how much money he would have made off of it and things like that. And he's just sharing how the world is reacting to that and possibly to how he is just not posting the same content for real anymore.
Shout out to my boy Braxton, man. Sorry to ask, but can you get the EDP video? Still happy for you. Guys, I got great news about the EDP video, man. You guys ready? It's so funny because this is the main thing that everybody's freaking out about. So here, Skeeter Gene is going to be posting the video. Bro, it don't get better than that. Skeet is going to be posting the video. So you guys are going to be able to see it. Now, am I going to drop it on my channel? No, I'm not dropping it. But you guys will see what I did on his channel. So yeah, so you guys kind of get the video. Not that it matters, but if you ever posted that EDP, it would have got 20 mil views. No, literally facts, bro. Like I left 20 mil views on the table. Not even on no bragging stuff, but let's see how much 20 mil views would have been. So you know what? I'm gonna show you guys. It is what it is. I really don't care. Damn. Oh, my bad. My bad, chat. My bad. Chat.
Dang, what happened? Sir? Okay, I had to do my own little sound effect in there. Okay, y'all, let me stop. Going back to the video. Going back.
All right, it caught me off guard. Okay, $179,000. If it got monetized and everything was good with the monetization, I think in 3 months, it would have made more than that number you guys just saw. That's not even counting. I was thinking about getting a sponsor for it, and that was going to be another 6 figs. And then I was also thinking about
sound alert that he got going on. This sound effect.
Not even on no bragging stuff, bro. Chat, I'm genuinely not even bragging. I think with me not posting the video, I left, just being modest, $350K on the table. And that's being modest. I really think it would have been more. It's all good, man. Like, I was thinking about it. I was like, am I going to post this video? It's already with the authorities. The cops have him dead to right. He's going to go to jail. I was like, bro, I don't care. You can't buy heaven. No, facts. Facts. It's so funny because like I see people in the chat be like, you tripping, bro, chat, man. That actually is what I wanted to talk about. The title of today's stream is how the world reacted to me giving my life to Christ, right? I haven't even really seen nothing. Like, I deleted Twitter, I deleted Instagram. I really didn't see the trending stuff going on, so I really didn't know how people reacted. The only reason I knew it was kind of out there was because I just had like a bunch of creators like that already have my number texting me and stuff, give me their best wishes and everything. But I did see one thing, and I went on my friend's TikTok and I seen like threads of TikToks, and I'm not gonna lie, man, your boy cried, bro. I can't even cap. Like, it's like you don't know what you have until you lose it. Just seeing how many people were actually genuinely sad that I wasn't gonna be like posting, like, you know, especially the content that they came to love and love me for. I was like, dang, like.
Okay. So he said people were upset and disappointed with now he's starting to change his content. Really, if I'm being honest, that's why I wanted to bring this topic up, because I was just like, I'm new to the content creator thing, and I don't want anything to get to my head as far as like being indulged in the number of followings and all that type of stuff. So that's why I was very shocked when I heard this. And you just don't hear this from content creator world, because like a content creator is not as famous as like a celebrity or an actor or something in Hollywood. So for this to be content creator world, the industry, that's different.
Like, I was really crying, but then I thought of this verse. This is Matthew 10:39. He who has found his life will lose it, and he who lost his life for my sake, will find it. And
I mean, how wow, he is pulling out verses. Applaud.
thought of that, and then I went back to read it, like, I literally wiped my tears away and I prayed to God and I said, I know you're going to take care of me. I know you're going to bring me on the right path. I know you're not going to do me wrong. And I know I'm making the right choice. And I'm going to leave everything in your hands. That's just how I have to look at it. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, man, none of you guys could die for me. None of you guys are going to be at judgment for me. None of you guys can rock with me all the way to that level. Not even my mother or my father could do that for me.
Dang, he said not even my mom or my dad. Okay, look, y'all, and I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm going to be completely honest. I was literally reading Matthew chapter 10 yesterday, right? Okay. And that's why I was like, reacting to this video today, and after reading that, it's so funny how it's like, you're going to talk about this today on stream, but you're going to read this the night before, and boom, it connects. Because it talked about how, like, you know, people are going to hate you. Like, it talked about, like, Jesus was talking about, like, people on this earth are going to hate you because you love me. And, you know, people are going to turn their back on you. Even, like, your family is going to disagree. When times get, like, closer and things like that, people are going to turn on you. People are not going to agree with you, even your own family. So when he said that, I was like, dang. But at the same time, that verse came to my head. I can't quote it. I know it's in Matthew chapter 10, but I can't quote the exact verse, but just like, wow, that's what a coincidence, you know?
And those are the people that love me most on this earth. And, you know, it's not a shot on you guys or nothing like that, but it's just like, you know, I have to live my life. You know, I can't blame and be like, yo, God, I had 10 million people I had to entertain, bro. I had to do, bro, like, you know, like, that's not an excuse. That happened. And then I saw my Reddit. I don't know why, but like, I keep on getting like notifications from my Reddit to my email. They're pissed. They're like, genuinely, people are pissed. I just wanted to react to that today. And so that's what we're going to do. So let's do it. So we're going to see how the world has reacted to JiDion turning his life to Christ. For the most part, I would say
These sound effects, though.
Again, I haven't seen the whole sample size, but for the most part, I would say 80% positive. You feel me? You know what? I'll even go further. I'll say 85% positive, bro. 85% positive. You can read this yourself. I'm not reading it again. But what I did say was
okay, I'm gonna just skim through it. I don't think I'm gonna read the whole thing, but okay, this dude typed this or whatever is an atheist. Okay, I don't see why he believes he has to quit being pranking due to religious circumstances. Okay, the pranks to him that he did were okay, like you guys said earlier in the chat, they were harmless. Even if the person occasionally didn't see the humor, they didn't cause any real harm. There is a line between pranks and embarrassment and slash humility. I can't even say the word. Y'all know I struggle saying that word. Like a maniac shooting flame arrows of death is one who deceives their neighbor and says, I was only joking.
You got to realize for every good take of a prank we have, like maybe there's a bad one where it's just like, ugh, man, I don't want anybody to see that, so we just don't upload that. Or more in depth of like, you know, what I'm thinking in my private time to get views. You feel me? Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't want to go too in depth, but like, if you guys kind of like seen the process or know sometimes what happens, it's like, I could be doing so much better if I would do this, but is this part of the Bible that doesn't do it? You know what? Okay, mess it, forget it. I'm gonna go do it. And it's like things like that, inner conflict and everything. And it's also like, bro, I know I want to be able to chase God. I wouldn't be able to chase his word fully if I was still doing pranks. And that's just me being honest, because bro, being a YouTuber, like, bro, that's like being a rapper right now, bro. It's the
not a
thing,
rapper,
man. It gets you the girls, you know, the notoriety, pretty much wherever you go, at least somebody recognizes you, man. It's a very infectious thing. And
oh wait, I just realized, like, I'm covering his face up.
Living in that, like,
I just realized I'm covering his face up
and further away. You feel me? So like, the reason I had to make this jump is because I've been dipping and dabbling too much, where like one moment, like, you know, oh, okay, I'm gonna do better, and then, oh, this video comes up and I have to do this, and then like I fall back in. And it's like, that's why it says you can't serve two masters. I feel what you mean, that you think it's going too far, but trust me, Brody, I weighed out my options before doing this. This wasn't just something where I just heard about the gospel and I was like, okay, I gotta stop doing pranks. Like, no, like, I really thought this through, and I promise you guys, trust me, like, if there was another way, I would do it. But there isn't another way for me. I'm not gonna say for you
so
guys.
I guess he's gonna stop doing pranks
for y'all. I'm talking about for me only. JiDion, you can still favor God and his way. Being religious doesn't mean you stop doing the things you love. It means you're invested in God daily. No, facts. But the things I love aren't invested in God daily. You feel me? So it's like
sound effect. I need that sound effect.
You feel me? Like Corey, he built his foundation on a good thing, where it's like he never did anything bad, but it's like my foundation is very shaky on like the fine line of things.
Let's be honest. I'm gonna be honest. This has made me think about how I want to go about content creation in the future. And not to say that my content, I'm gonna say that my content is bad. I'm not gonna say that my content is shaky. I feel like I have not made any YouTube videos or anything that's like, oh, but I feel like I'm growing and I make mistakes. Yeah, I do. We all do. Everybody has a flaw, and you know, we can't judge, you know, we shouldn't judge and things like that. Some people are going to take your content seriously, and some people, and once you change your content, people are going to be like, this is not what I came here for. You know what I'm saying? I have no flaws. Sir! People are going to have an expectation of what content and who you are as a content creator. People take that seriously, you know? And I try to stay in a niche of gaming and my Talkative Tuesdays, my Talkative Tuesday content news and type of stuff. I'm going to keep it raw, real, and authentic. You know what I'm saying? If I talk about Jesus Christ in my stuff and y'all hear me talk about Jesus Christ and a verse, and I read my Bible, which I do, okay? Then y'all, that's what y'all gonna get. Sorry. Let me not sound aggressive. I'm not trying to sound aggressive. I'm just trying to say, like, I'm not going to fake who I am to get attention. And you guys are open to talk to me about this more in my Discord, or you can come over to my Twitch and talk to me about it. If you have questions and stuff, come over. I am a good to know, nice to talk to person. I'm friendly. I don't bite. Anyways. But I don't blame JiDion for doing that, and I applaud him for the courage that he like has, and the confidence he has to just come out about it and talk about it to his fans. And some of his fans may think like this is stupid. Some of his fans may be like, well, I didn't come here for this. I just want y'all to know that I am open with my faith, and I'm trying to be more opening things. Now, I don't know. Maybe he had a personal conviction about his content. If my spirit feels weird about something I'm posting or whatever, then I'm going to have to talk to God and be like, if this is not what I need to do, then I won't do it. But that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe to your girl. And like I said, if you want to talk to me more about this and you want to come over and vibe with me, check out my Twitch. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And till next time, I love you guys. Now, let's get back to Twitch.